Hello there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bart Reevers and I am excited to have you here with me. A couple of weeks ago, I made a video titled Quit the Job Now. Quit your job now. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. It's interesting. Now, for this video, I'll be walking you through the things you need to do in order to quit that job successfully and professionally, right? If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please pause, search for the subscribe button and click on it, right? Do remember to like, share, and comment on this video after watching it. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Yeah, come on, come on. You wanna quit the job? Yeah, you should quit it. You should quit it. You should quit that job right now. And before you do, come on, these are the things you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is to consider the reason why you're quitting the job. Is this really what I want to do? Really? I mean, the reasons I have to quit this job, is it good enough for me? Is it what I want to do? Would it make me happy? If you're very confident that that's the decision or that's the path you would like to take, um, then that's it. That's it. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to consider the reason and think it through, okay? Two, update your CV. Update your CV and start applying for jobs. It's always easier to get a job while you are on a job, right? So update your CV, look at your CV. I'm sure you haven't done it in a while. So take a look at it and see what you can do to make it better, right? Apply for the kind of jobs you like, you know, understanding now what you need out of a job, right? So that should feel your, or that should better inform you on the type of jobs you need to apply for, so get on with it, do that. The third thing you need to do is to inform your supervisor and HR. It's always very professional, or it's a professional thing to do. So when you've decided to quit a job, you need to have a sit down with HR or your supervisor and let them know the reasons why you like to move on, right? If everything goes as planned, they should agree and accept those reasons and understand that that's the best decision for you. All right. If that is done, then of course you're ready to move on to the next level. Are you ready? I'm ready. And the fourth thing to do is to write a formal resignation letter. There are templates everywhere. You know, sometimes you can write it from your heart, or you can use an existing template. Just put something down and be sure to include the reason why you'd like to move on. You can also include some of the things that you've enjoyed while working with them. You know, so make it as concise as possible and ensure to share it with the HR. And then of course put your supervisor in copy. The fifth thing you need to do is to ensure you give the appropriate notice. You understand? So of course the company has policies. So look at the company policy and see how long for your level, how long you need to give the company, you know, before you exit. Some companies have a three weeks policy, 1 month policy, depending on your level. Higher levels should have like 2 to 3 months. So whatever that policy says, you need to understand it and of course consider it. The sixth thing to do when leaving a company, when leaving a job, is to hand over all the company's properties. You know, I'm sure you have some equipment, you know, that was handed over to you when you joined the company, or along the way. You need to understand and remember this equipment, and of course, um, hand them over properly. Hand them over properly. You know, the operations manager or the operations team should reach out to you, of course, to request for these things. But of course, these things, the equipment that you have must be in good condition. So you need to hand them over, right? Maybe your PC, your workstation, some keys, some facilities, or even a car. You know, whatever it is, it's not yours. You need to hand them over. Okay. The seventh thing I suggest you do is to show gratitude. Thank your co-workers and employers and colleagues at work. Appreciate them for the opportunity to work with them. Let them know that you appreciated the time spent with them and the experience gathered, and of course the growth. Let them know. Show gratitude. Eighth thing, of course, is to inform relevant clients, vendors of your departure. Let them know that from a certain period of time, you'd cease to be an employee. You cease to be an employee of that organization. Let them understand that you've moved on. All right. So should then have any business with you, you can then refer them to someone else, maybe your supervisor or whoever the HR suggests. All right. It's very important that you do that for continuity, because as you're leaving the business, you'd want the business to flourish even more. Ninth step is for you to update your LinkedIn profile. You need to let the LinkedIn people, your LinkedIn audience, potential employers and clients, know that you've moved on from that job. You know, that would definitely open doors for you, and or help people also understand your growth and the next thing for you. Okay. So you need to remember to update your profile. The 10th thing is actually very important. Remember, I said this in the beginning, you need to stay professional throughout. All right. Throughout the remaining days of your stay, you know, um, at the company, you need to be very professional, right? Show gratitude when you have to, do everything that's needed from you in order for the process to be smooth. Did I mention that you need to do a proper handover? If I missed that, then you have to, remember the steps we talked about, handing over the company's properties? Yeah, that's where you need to also present a handover. Now, handovers, the document is actually really important for continuity, like I said. So if you're leaving the company, you'd want the company to keep flourishing. So in order for that to happen, you need to pen down or type out, some of the things you were able to achieve, and of course the processes as well that it's needed in that capacity that you held. You understand? So you need to put that together and of course present it to the HR as well, to the HR person as well. And there you have it. 10 things you need to do when quitting a job. Now, for a quick recap, let's do this together, okay? Number one, consider the reasons why you're leaving the company. All right. Number two, update your CVs and start applying for jobs. Number three, inform your supervisor or the HR of your intention to leave. Number four, write a formal letter, formal resignation letter informing the company of your, you know, intention to leave. Number five, give the appropriate notice as required by your contract or the company policy. You just have to do it. All right. Number six, hand over all the company properties, belongings in your hand. Number six, hand over all the company properties and belongings, including your handover. Number seven, show gratitude to your employers, the other employees, your colleagues. Let them know that it was such a wonderful time to grow and to learn alongside them. All right. Um, number eight, number eight, inform relevant clients or customers that you had to work with. The vendors, let them know of your intention to leave, to depart. Yeah, just inform them, let them know. All right, it's very key that you do that. Number nine, update your LinkedIn profile. Don't forget that. All right, update your LinkedIn profile. Number 10, you need to stay professional and, of course, respectful throughout or during the final days of your stay at the company. All right. I hope you have learned one or twos. All right. I hope you've learned a couple of things now from this video, and I hope it helps you as you transition from this job to the next. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. like, share, and comment on this video. Alright? Until next time, I remain Bart Reevers. Peace out.